Well, howdy folks, I'm over here at the shop today. It's Sunday, I'm unshaven, I got my white t-shirt on, but I had to come over to the shop to check on a coach, and I just thought maybe a good opportunity while it's quiet in the shop to get you a little video and some information on this holiday Rambler I'm getting ready to show you. It's inside the garage, but I'm over here at service. Our service department is separated from our sales location. Our service department is dedicated to our customers, the customers that we're selling and the customers that we've previously sold. So if you're within a day's drive of Soul Motor Coach and you're looking at a coach that we have for sale, just know that when you buy one from us, our service department is dedicated to you. So that's a huge thing. That's one thing I wanted to talk about in this video. But let's get inside here. Let's take a look at this beautiful Holiday Rambler Monaco that we're looking at, Holiday Rambler Navigator. Amazing machine. I can't wait to show it to you. Well, what do you really want in a diesel pusher motorhome? What does everybody want when you're searching for your first diesel pusher motorhome, or your fifth or your 10th? You want simplicity, you want luxury, you want that old school pre-def motor coach, but you want it to be updated and nice and all the amenities that you find in a late model coach. That's what we're updating here for you. This absolutely stunning coach is going to be available very soon. It's on our website, but it's going to be available really soon and ready for sale. You're looking at a true survivor, a real motor coach right here. The way they were built back in the day is unbeatable in today's market. Nobody builds like this anymore, even anywhere close to the price point that these were back in the day. For all the right reasons, this coach is not going to last long, especially when we're done with all the updates. Now, it's a little bit dark in the shop here, and I don't have any good pictures of the coach, but you can see the colors. It's very rare to find one of these with the majority of the coach being that beautiful kind of off-white color with the golds and the maroons tying in. This is a 4-slide Holiday Rambler Navigator. I mean, I think it's a 43 PDQ, I believe is what it is. Don't hold me to that. But absolutely stunning coach. We're going through television, radio, lighting, all updates. This coach is beautifully clean. All right, first let's get the generator hours. Pop this door open here. Flip this switch out right here. $529 generator hours. Keep in mind, folks, have an open mind when we go in here. You know how I do it. I'm full disclosure. I'm going to show you the good, bad, the ugly. It's really nothing ugly to talk about. There's a little bit of body work we're doing to the back here. A little boo-boo from the previous owner. Not a big deal at all, but I'm going to take you inside. I want you to have an open mind. Things are tore up in here. We're replacing radio. We're doing lighting updates, all that kind of stuff. But you know how I do it. I always like to show you a coach the way that we get it. Kind of show you the true nature. Let you see what it really is. Not everything can be shown with lipstick and tire shine and all that kind of stuff. The Eaton Vorad system in it, adaptive cruise control, air and hydraulic leveling on it, and it looks like the mileage is 52,437. Now that in itself is actually almost too low a mileage. Given the condition, the inspection that I had on this coach, it is fantastic. It has been very well loved and cared for. We did protect all the carpets with some plastic here so the guys don't get it all dirty. You can see we've got a brand new radio that's going to go in here with touchscreen and Apple CarPlay. And as you can see, we've got all the light. We've done this side already completed, updated lighting. We got rid of that old halogen lighting, real hot lighting, and we replaced it with all these LED fixtures. And we buy these from Newmar. They're about $10 per light, and there's like 50 some lights in here. So we replaced all the lighting in the coach with LED. That way you don't have to worry about, should never have to worry about that again. Looks like the microwave has already been upgraded to a Whirlpool. This does have a front television. It's an old school television. That's going to get upgraded with a smart TV. The furniture and everything is in fantastic condition. Everything's working in the coach. I mean, just really, really super nice. And this coach has a king-size bed, something you hardly ever see in a coach of this era. Here's a box of lights that we're replacing real quick. Look how hot that light got. It kind of browned that glass bulb. So we get rid of all that and really update the lighting in here. So there you go. Just a quick little peek at what we're going through during the process before the coach even though I have it on the website, before the coach really gets marketed out to before we get a full video on it. And we are going to do a full video, unless this thing sells so fast that we just can't get it. As soon as it's done and get it through detail process, we're going to get a full video on this one. You're looking at a 2006 Holiday Rambler Navigator. This is the same as the Monaco Signature, the same as that Beaver Marquis, built on that super strong Monaco chassis, a semi-monocoque construction. The cookie on this one is I'm going to go back outside. I want to show you one more thing that I'm super excited about. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to show you the engine in this one. Is something you don't see very often. It was a huge upgrade back in 2006. And now it has stood the test of time. It makes this one of the most desirable power plants in a coach like this. Absolutely by far. Come on, let's check it out. Everything is in beautiful shape. Yes, we have the slightest amount of paint checking in the sidewall on the main red color. There is a little bit of paint checking. Not very noticeable and definitely not bad at all. The tires on this are all Toyos. I think they were replaced in 2020, 2020 or 21. I'll check the date codes. You know how to do it, folks. If they're older than 5, 7, or 10 years, I'm going to automatically replace them. But I wanted to bring you back here to the back side of this coach to show you. Well, this coming back here lets me show you two things. First and foremost, yes, we're going to repair that. That is we knew about it when we bought it. It's just a quick little easy repair. We're going to get that over to Skillbilly and get that fixed. But behind this door is this Series 60 Detroit diesel, making this one of the best running and driving, most powerful coaches on the market. And honestly, for the price point that this is with that engine, this is an extreme value. What do we do during the process? First and foremost, on an older coach like this, if you're interested in financing, we absolutely have the financing available to get this done for you. We're one of the only dealers in the country that can get financing on an older coach like this. We can get 180 months with competitive interest rates, all that kind of stuff. How does our process work? What do we do during the process? Well, first and foremost, we do 3 inspections on every coach. Before I bought this, before I sent any money to the previous owner, we actually did an inspection on it to make sure we knew what we were buying. So I knew about the little damage. I knew it needed televisions updated. I knew it needed maybe a couple tires. And I knew about some issues that it had. No big deal. Super clean coach. But the second inspection starts essentially when we pick the coach up. My driver is going to start inspecting it. And in this case, my best technician, Joe, thank you, Joe, for all your hard and dedicated work. My best technician actually flew down to Florida, picked this coach up, and drove it back. And that's when our inspection started. And then that's what we're in right now is the second inspection. We're making some updates, some repairs before we actually get it out into market and get the full video done on it. But the most important inspection happens when we sell the coach to you, the PDI. That's a pre-delivery inspection. We take the coach, put 2 or 3 technicians in it, go through and operate every system, make sure everything's working, detail the coach front to back, top to bottom, inside and out, 100% before we get ready for you. But most importantly, one thing to think about is delivery process. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't think about till after they've handed money over to the dealer or the individuals. How is that dealer going to service you during the delivery process? And what we do here at Soul Motor Coaches, we don't require it, folks, but on a coach like this, it's very highly recommended, and very few people don't take us up on this, is we want you to come in and stay with us for a night or two so we can get you familiar with all the systems, how everything works, take you out on test drive, really just spend a lot of time with you, put one or two of our technicians with you for as long as it takes to make sure you understand how all the systems work in the coach. And then also, if you find anything needs adjusting, a light that's not working, or whatever the situation may be, that'll give us time to fix and repair that while you're here. We don't want you to leave until you're 1,000% satisfied with the coach and the process and everything that we do. But as I walk back in the coach here, if you have just one more minute to talk with me, I want to talk to you about, maybe a couple more minutes, to talk about 2 more things I want to talk to you about, if you got just a minute while I'm shutting the lights off. All right, number 1 is, this is a huge one, folks. If you're not sure, if you're looking at a coach like this and you're not sure about the dealer or the individual you're buying it from, and something just doesn't seem right about the situation, I highly implore you to get an inspection. If you're not comfortable, you got to trust who you're buying from. If you don't feel right about the deal, you don't feel right about the coach, something just isn't sitting right with you, I highly implore you to get an inspection on the coach. We highly welcome any inspection, any outside inspection here at Soul Motor Coach. I've told you already what we do, the inspection process that we go through to get these coaches ready. We highly welcome any outside inspector as long as they're certified and as long as they're qualified and competent and understand the product that they're inspecting. Big one. If you're buying a coach like this from another dealer and you want to know what that dealer's all about, and you want to know what that dealer's going to, what kind of service that dealer's going to provide you, are they going to do what they say they're going to do? Are they doing the right thing during business? Check Google reviews. I can't stress that enough. Any dealer you're doing business with, check their Google reviews. It's hugely important. A dealer cannot hide from Google, whether they're doing good business or bad business. They can't hide from Google. Folks are going to tell on you whether you're doing good business or bad business. So jump on Google, check Soul Motor Coach reviews. It's hugely important. We strive for customer satisfaction, and that just doesn't end. That doesn't start and end with being nice to people. You have to do the right thing. You have to provide them with a good service, a good experience, a great coach, fair pricing, all the way up and down. You have to do the right thing. So check reviews of any dealer that you're doing business with. Folks are going to tell on them if they're doing good or bad business. Well, thanks a lot for sticking in there and watching this video. It means a lot to us that you tune in, and we're getting just thousands and thousands of views now. We're adding more subscribers every day. We appreciate all of our customers that are reaching out, stopping by to visit. Keep in mind, folks, that everything we do is by appointment. So if you're watching this video and you want to stop and say hi to us, that's no problem. You don't need an appointment to do that, but we do need an appointment to show coaches. We do keep them all closed up. We do keep them shut down for the most part. We don't keep the air conditioners on. Especially when it's hot or cold outside, it's really hard to look at a coach if the temperature inside the coach is too hot or too cold. So make an appointment, please, if you want to look at coaches. It's highly important. I know it wasn't the perfect conditions, but I just felt when I was over here at the shop today that I felt it necessary to get a video kind of explaining some of our processes and what we're going to do to this coach. And we're going to get a full video on that one. I can assure you, unless something happens and it sells really fast, it has been known to happen. And I got some really cool coaches coming up on video. Stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell button. I've got some really cool stuff coming. Some Prevos that I think you're going to be amazed by. Some really cool stuff. I got a couple consignments on the way that are going to be absolutely amazing. A country coach and some other stuff that I think is going to really video extremely well. I'm excited about it. Hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. So glad to talk with you today. Take care.